everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. So this is something quite interesting. I found this on eBay, and I decided to put a bid on, and I won the bid. And I'm really excited to show you guys. I won this wonderful machine. So it's a featherweight, but it's a 20-year-old featherweight. It was built by a college over in the UK. Little bit of information I got from it from the where I got it on eBay was that it had won 7 fights, and it lost its top panel to an axe robot. The plan for it was to take all these components out of it and put it in a Raspberry Pi and update it, but unfortunately the person didn't have time to restore it, so he put it up on eBay, and I'm very happy to say that he is able to win it. So yeah, we're going to show you a closer look of the insides of this machine. So we have the extendable claw, which I have to attach back to the shell. But these are the internals of the machine, which I think is super cool. So not like modern day speed controllers where it's 2 speed controllers together. These are toggle switches. So the idea is when you wanted to drive your robot, the servos would move back and forth, and you would move the machine that way. But as you can see here, it has the old windscreen wiper motors. I believe they're windscreen wiper motors. I could be wrong, but they're attached to these plastic wheels, and obviously these components. Oh yes, and this is the switch or the safety link, I imagine, to turn it on and turn it off. Now, the one thing is that I'm going to do is take all these components out and put new speed controllers into it to get it up and running. But what I'm going to do with the old components is I'm going to put them onto a diagram on a wooden base to show what the system would have looked like back in the day when I'm doing demos for Mecha Mayhem. So yes, that's what we're going to do is take all the components out of the machine and put new components into it and see if these motors actually do work. The person did say that it was running, but I don't know when the last time it ran, but we're gonna wire it up and hopefully get it up and running, so fingers crossed. Okay, so we have it all wired up with new modern day components. Have the link switched on, and we're going to see if it'll drive. Here we go. Hey, look at that. And we're also going to see if this claw setup works. Hey, look at that. Not bad for an old little setup. Still have to clean the gunk in here and that there. Might make it close a bit more, but that is pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to put it onto the ground and give it a full drive test. It is so good to see it actually drive and have motors working well. The next thing we have to do is work on the claw. So I was looking at it and it seems that the spring is the wrong way around. Fingers crossed, that means that it's a quick fix. But yeah, so the next bit we're going to do, because it didn't come with the top panel because it got damaged by an axe bot, is we're going to cut out some metal for it, and then we're going to start painting the robot up and making it all look well. So before we cut the panels, we're going to do a quick test on the new components and rewiring and that. So here we go. So here it is, all nice and painted in a lovely red color, and the claws are yellow, and all of the components, the new setup is now inside the robot, all nice and neat. So we're going to do one quick test of the motors just to test it one last time. Yep. Good. And the other problem we had was the spring and this little setup was jammed and the other way around, so we managed to fix it. So hopefully the claws will close a lot better than they did previously. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. But as you can see there, the little spring that holds it in place. Perfect. So now that the claw's working and the drive motors are working perfectly fine, we're going to cut the top panel out, the metal for the top panel, and that will be the final stages of this robot. We're going to call the robot Grip because of the claw, and hopefully have it all up and ready for the next couple of Mecha events. But yep, time to cut the metal. And here he is, completely finished and looking well. And that's the name panel on the back. And the hazard thing on the back. But yeah, really pleased how well the paint came out in this here. Really gives it that nice look. So what we're going to do is do a quick drive test to see how everything's working, and I think that'll be it then for that's not the way I wanted to do that test video. Unfortunately, I was using a very old lipo that was on its last legs, and it eventually just died. But that's how it goes with lipos. But it is fully working and ready to go for the Mecha events. I'm thinking I might take it to the Dublin event. It'll probably not do too well against the modern day featherweights, but who knows? It might hold up, it might not, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.